Okay, so I wanted to make this video and explain what fighter's eyes are. I told everybody in the super soldier video that I had fighter's eyes during my super soldier experience. So I thought I would make a video and explain what fighter's eyes actually are. Um, Fighter's eyes are a state of hypnosis. You're in a hypnotic trance when you have fighter's eyes. And how this occurs is through a method of self hypnosis known as the eye fixation method. When you're sparring with your sparring partner, your eyes are fixated on your sparring partner, and you induce yourself into a trance, which induce is just a fancy word for putting yourself into a trance, going into a trance. It's the method by which you go into a trance. They call those the techniques that you go that send you into a trance induction techniques. There's multiple different kinds of techniques for induction, but eye fixation is a method for self-induction. And whenever you're sparring your sparring partner, your eyes are fixated on them, and the longer that you spar, the deeper into the deeper into the trance that you go. And then in neuro-linguistic programming, which is a type of hypnosis, there are different types of hypnosis. Neuro-linguistic programming is just one type. They have a concept known as anchoring, which allows you to implant an anchor or what's also known as a trigger to reinduce yourself into a hypnotic trance. So if you're in a hypnotic trance already, they can implant a trigger phrase. There's different kinds of anchors: visual anchors, auditory anchors, kinesthetic anchors, which is kinesthetic is just a fancy word for touch. There's different anchors or triggers to bring you back to that hypnotic state. And my trigger or anchor that was implanted in me was kick your ass. Somebody could say, "I'm going to kick your ass," and boom, it would immediately reinduce me into a hypnotic trance. And when you're in that trance, you're in a very relaxed condition, which is what allowed for the mind control to happen later on. I'm going to upload another video in my next video about mind control, what that looks like from a movie that was released called Revelation Road 2, Sea of Glass. But what they do is induce you into a trance and then implant an anchor to reinduce you into the same hypnotic trance state. Then when you're in a hypnotic trance, they start the trauma-based mind control techniques on you to turn you into an elite soldier that makes you elite. That makes you fearless and able to do what it is that they want you to do. In Revelation Road 2, and I'll show this in the video, the main character closes his eyes, and when he reopens them, he's in elite soldier mode. What he is doing is closing his eyes and has an internal auditory anchor or trigger to reinduce himself into a hypnotic trance. I wasn't taught how to do that. The external anchor was given to me to reinduce me into the trance. So I was living my life in a hypnotic trance. But I'll show you an example of that in the next video, where I upload clips and stuff of Revelation Road to Sea of Glass. That movie, whoever made that movie, had a real high level knowledge of mind control and different things. Whoever they consulted on making that video knew a lot. But anyway, what fighter's eyes are, and your eyelids droop a little bit when you have that. My eyelids are drooping now, but if you notice, but I'm not in a hypnotic trance right now. It's just age has not been very kind to me, and I'm at that age now where my eyelids are sagging, and my eyebrows are starting to sag, are lower, and my eyelids are starting to sag. It's just a condition of age, and it's causing me tension headaches, raising my eyebrows all the time in my scalp, to try to get my field of vision back that I'm missing with my eyelids drooping. But in generally, when you're in hypnotic trance, your eyelids droop and lower, and they call that catalepsis of the eyelids. But right now, I'm not in a hypnotic trance. I don't even know what my anchor is, to be honest with you. I know the kick your ass trigger, or anchor, but I'm sure I have other anchors as well. But that's what fighter's eyes actually are, is a state of hypnosis. When you have fighter's eyes, you are in a hypnotic trance, and that's how I lived my life, was in a hypnotic trance. And when I was in the hypnotic trance, the mind control techniques, the trauma-based mind control techniques that they talked about in the mind control video, in the third video in my list, in my playlist, that talked about mind control, the documentary thing, is when they did that to me, is whenever I was in a hypnotic trance. The whole point of it is that the hypnotic trance makes you calm and relaxed, and the trauma-based mind control strips the fear from you, so you can be in the middle of a combat situation, be calm and relaxed, and have no fear. That's why they do it. And I'm going to show examples of that from Revelation Road to Sea of Glass in my next video. But I just wanted to explain to you what fighter's eyes actually are, because I talk about those, and they're central to the theme central to the story of what happened to me. So I thought I would explain to you what they are.